I sure will. Good morning, everybody. Y'all listening to The Voice. Come on, dig me now. One and only Steve Harvey got a radio show. Man, what an amazing blessing God has given me. My health, my dreams, all of it. God gave it to me. I accept it. I work hard, but man, oh man, oh man, I work hard at something that he gave me, a gift. And that's what I want to talk to you about today, because God has gifted everyone. So I can't help but believe it. You are gifted in some way. Something about you is special and unique. That doesn't mean you're the only one that can sing, or you're the only one that can write, or you're the only one that can draw, or you're the only one that can decorate, or you're the only one that can network, or you're the only one. That's not what it means. Or you have a great scientific mind, or you can figure things out, or you're good at problem solving. You're not the only one. But you are a unique individual. Nobody will travel the exact path that you're on. Nobody will have everything happen in a series of circumstances in the order that you're going to have it happen to you. That's what I mean when I say that you are unique. But now, because you are gifted, you have something you have to do. There's a scripture. It's in Proverbs 18 and 16. I've been trying to be a little bit better at that for you, So when I have an idea and I know where it is, I have somebody look the scripture up for me and hand it to me. So it's in Proverbs 18:16, and this is the layman's term of it. It says, a man's gift make room for him and brings him before great men. It is your gift that will make room for you. Now, my interpretation of this is this. Now, I could be wrong. Please go to your local church, synagogue, temple, mosque, whatever you do, and go get clarification. But what my gift has done in making room for me is I've taken it almost in the literal sense. My gift has actually made room for me. It has cleared paths for me. My gift has opened up doors for me. That's what I take it as, it'll make room for you. My gift is broadened my ability to travel. My gift has opened my eyes to fashion. My gift has caused me to be able to provide for my family. My gift has caused me to be able to reach more people. That's what I'm saying in terms of it will make room for you. There may be another interpretation. I'm just telling you how I took it. Now, this worked out pretty good for me to that understanding, but I'm pretty sure Bishop Jakes, Joel Osteen, Kenneth Ulmer, Glenn Staples, Bishop Glenn Staples, these guys can give you a much better understanding of it. I'm just giving it to you, way I know how. So I just like to keep it right there. And then it says that it brings you before great men. I mean, it's going to take you places. It's going to take you places you never thought of going. You're going to meet people because of your gift. I told my son, who two of them are good photographers, you'll be taking pictures of great men. And then I mess with them. You already taking pictures of your daddy. I'm messing with them like that, but that's just me and them just kicking it. But, but one day, who knows? You could be shooting the president. You could be shooting some foreign dignitaries. You could be shooting great sport events. You never know where it could take you. But that's your gift. What you got to do is you got to get to moving, though. See, you can't have your gift and not do nothing with it. See, you know what that reminds me of? It's something that my father used to say, get up off your butt because you're sitting on a gold mine. He'd say that all the time. Boy, get up off your butt and move it because you're sitting on a gold mine. I never really quite got that when I was little, but now that I'm an adult, I got it full well. See, a lot of you are sitting. You're sitting on a talent or a gift that you have. You're sitting on an ability. I don't care if it's making cakes or pies. That's a gift, man. That's a talent. I don't care if it's the ability to do hair. That's a gift, man. Half of you are gifted. A lot of us are gifted, and we sitting on it, looking at other people wondering, what can I do to make it? You already got something to make it with. If you would just get up off your behind, man, quit sitting on that gold mine. Some of you are tech savvy. Just whizzes when it comes to engineering and putting stuff together and cables and wires and computers and stuff. And now you steady looking around trying to figure out, man, wonder what I can go do. How about you go do that? It ain't that hard, man. If you would just take note of what God has given you already. He has given you a gift already. He has already given you a talent. Now, the fact that you ain't using it and you sitting on your tail somewhere, now who fault is, what we talking about? Well, what, you blaming God for that? Man, I tell you what, I sit around people all the time who are gifted, and I'm looking at their gifts, and they steady complaining about what they don't have, but will not get up off their behind and use the gifts that God gave them. And it's frustrating. It's got to be frustrating for you if you're doing it, because it's frustrating for me when I see it. So when these people come to me and ask me for help, I just keep going the same thing over and over. Help yourself. Man, do for you. Use your gift. It's a cat sitting behind the wall right now that's locked up, that's so good at artistry. This cat's in there tattooing everybody. Man, get out. Do it the right way. Quit selling drugs, man. You ain't going nowhere selling no drugs. You going to jail. And if that don't do it, somebody going to get tired of you selling drugs because they're going to want to sell them over there, and they're going to kill you. Let's just keep this thing real for just a second here. Come on, man. Get up off your butt because you sitting on a gold mine. And you sitting up here, somebody always looking for a shortcut to the top. Ain't no shortcut. Somebody told me this the other day, man. The road to success is always under construction. It ain't paved. It's got detour signs on it. It's got slow men working. Sometimes they flip the stop sign. You got to sit there and wait. Sometimes they got slow. There's traffic. There's accidents. Somebody on the road holding up things with a flat tire. It's nails, it's gravels, it's spike, it's everything. The road to success is always under construction. It ain't getting ready to be easy just because you done decided to do it. But don't sit around on your behind and complain all the time about what you don't have. My daddy said it, man. Get up off your butt because you sitting on the gold mine. You got a gift. You got a talent. You got something that you can do that could make a way for you, but you won't do it. It is within you. Stop looking around. Here's where people waste the most time on the road to success, looking around at somebody else, trying to figure out, man, how can I do what they did? Do what you do. You ain't Jay-Z. You ain't. Sorry. I got a couple of your homies told you rap better than him, but you not Jay-Z. Really, you not. You know, all of us done shot at him, but we ain't Richard Pryor. A nice shot, Steve. Bernie, DL, we took some great shots at it. We not him. Do what you can do. Do you. Do your gift. Quit complaining about what you don't have. Get up off your butt because you sitting on a gold mine.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Top of the Tuesday morning. It is your boy, Nephew Tommy, holding it down for our fearless leader, the one and only Mr. Steve Harvey. This is the baddest radio show in Atlanta, Steve Harvey Morning Show. Soon to be the Nephew Tommy Show. We won't talk about that right now. We won't do that. The beautiful, I'm sorry. I mean, he gone. Why I can't say it? I could just say it.
Say it, baby. Claim it. I love
Say it. If it ain't one thing I have learned over the last 6 weeks of my life is speak it into existence.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. All right. Shirley Strawberry, Carla Farrell, hey. Junior Boy, Mississippi Monica, everybody. Top of the morning.
Mm-hmm. Good morning, Tuesday morning.
How you doing? You feeling all right
good.
today?
I'm good. I'm holding.
Mm-hmm. Every day, stronger and stronger. Every
day.
And
stronger every day. Getting there. I don't think my kids act like I ain't been sick. They just act like I'm just
regular daddy.
Yeah, regular daddy.
Like
Can you
what?
come over here and do this? Can you come do that? Come on, Dad, come do this. Daddy, let's go ride around in the ATV. Boys, you're crazy. I can't do all that right now.
Pick up the pace, Daddy. What you doing, huh?
Yeah, what's going on, Daddy? We finna go play some basketball. Why don't you come out here and be on my team? I can't play basketball with you right now. Daddy ain't got all that now.
But you didn't initially tell them, and they don't know how serious it was, right?
No, I didn't. Yeah. I didn't tell the world for a long time. I was trying to hold it.
Right.
I didn't tell y'all to the last minute. I was trying to get through it.
Yeah, you waited to the very last minute.
I'm big on trying to get on the other side of it. Then I'll tell you what I've been through.
Mm-hmm. And that's a cool way to handle things, you know.
But then on the flip side, you need the prayer warriors out there lifting you
You
up
do.
in prayer.
Yeah,
You do.
you do.
So, yeah.
You
But
do.
then
It
just
helps.
pray anyway. You know, just pray.
Do
Yeah.
it in the beginning
Right.
and the end. All of it. You're right.
Man, if you stay prayed up, hello.
That's there you go. That's
If you
my
stay
point.
prayed up,
A word from the nephew.
can't be-
a word.
you can't be showing up knocking on God's door and he don't know you. What do
Right.
you want? What? Been a while, hasn't it?
And excuse me, you are.
So let me ask you this, T. Let me just ask you.
And you're knocking on my door for what?
Yes. How may I help you
Let me ask you
today?
this, T. Like, how far are you off from singing? I know you ain't
Do it
sang in
sound
a
like
couple of months. Like,
About another month, I ought to be hitting a high note. I'm hitting a high note now. I'm hitting a junior note
He's
right
not
now.
a singer, Junior. What are you saying?
well, you know, like if you're in the car, you hear your favorite song, you just can't say nothing.
Oh, no. Oh, no, boy.
Oh,
Boy, I just got through whistling through my
Humpty
neck. I don't know
Dance.
what you think. You know how long it's going to be before I start singing?
The Humpty
getting
Dance,
these-
Junior?
We getting these jokes together for Charleston. That's what we doing.
Okay.
Now,
We
when
ain't
is that?
singing. We slanging. We slanging these jokes in Charleston.
When is that, Tommy? Charleston?
November 12th. November 12th.
Okay.
The nephew will be
In
on
about a
stage. I
month.
got about a month.
About a month.
I'm excited
Yeah.
though. It's time to get back. You know, you don't want to be gone way too long. I got to get back.
Yeah, yeah.
Good. You back
Yeah,
on the
well-
radio, back on the stage. Let's get it.
Ready to love on Friday night. It's been good.
Girl, don't let me
Woo,
start.
my
Girl,
man.
don't get me started on Ready to Love. Don't get me started that I'm number one on Friday night, child. Don't get me started.
No, you didn't stunt.
Coming
Oh,
up at
oh, girl,
32 minutes after the hour, we're going to run that prank back with the number one stunner, Nephew Tommy, right after this.
Ooh.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, guys, it is time to start your morning off with Run That Prank Back with the nephew. What you got, Nep?
This is Divorce by Facts.
Who got a
Divorce
fax
by
machine?
Facts. Quit acting
And
like
why-
y'all ain't still got that
Like a
that little
fax
phone up in the corner
machine,
somewhere
yeah.
wrapped up with a cord around it. Y'all still got one.
Don't.
No. Millennials don't even know what that is, Tommy.
Okay. Well, millennials, pay attention. You stick a piece of paper on one end and it come out in another state. Okay, it's a beautiful thing. It's called a fax. Divorce by fax. Let's go, cat dog.
Sales department, I may help you.
I'm trying to reach Mr. Kirby. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Listen, my name is Casey. I've come by a couple times, but I haven't been able to, actually, when I come to the office, I guess you're out on doing sales. I've not been able to get in contact with you when I come by. Are you near a fax machine right now, sir?
Yeah, I have one right here in my office. Could you show me what this is pertaining to?
Actually, I got a little bit of business that I need you to take a look at, if you don't mind, something that you might be able to help me out on. Can I get your fax number?
Yeah, no problem. So,
Hang on a second. Okay.
hey, Jim, put that down, man. Bring it over here. That's one.
Okay. There we go. Okay, give it 1 second.
Hey, go ahead. I'm going to close the door to my office right quick, man.
No problem. All right, it ought to be coming through by now.
Yeah, I see it coming out. Hey, close the door behind you, man. All right. Hey, hold on. What the is this?
You got it?
Hey, yeah, I got it, man. Hey, hold up. Hey, these are divorce papers, man.
Sir, this is what I've been trying to come by your office and actually give you for the last 4 or 5 times. I've been trying to get to you for the last 2 months.
You done faxed me some divorce papers?
But sir, there's no other way I could have gotten them to you. I've been trying to get them to you for the last, like I said, 2 months, and I haven't been able to get in contact with you.
Hey, what the you mean 2 months? My wife becoming divorced for 2 months?
Well, I mean,
Hey.
actually, sir, she can't do anything until you actually have the papers. So, like I said, it's been 2 months since I've been trying to actually get them to you.
That man, I'm calling. Hey, look here, got 2 months.
Sir, actually, right now, you are not permitted to give her a phone call, and within the next 24 hours, you need to actually have all of your things out of the house, and you need to actually vacate the premise.
Hey, I ain't going no. What the you mean with everything out my house? I pay the bills there. If you see me every day, every night for 2 months, and ain't said to me.
Sir, hey, man, listen.
Hey, man, look here, Doc. I'm a good person, man. What girl she got to divorce me on? I'm on every soccer game, dancing, fighting, all this weekend.
Hey, Kirby, listen to me, man. Listen, I've been there, man, and I feel you, brother. I do. I understand what you're going through, man. You know, I had papers.
When she come by your office, man?
It was 2 months ago when she first came by the office, and you know, like I said, I actually work for the law firm that gives me the papers to take out to.
Is it illegal, man? Taking me from Florida papers?
Sir, like I said, there was no way I could get them to you. I've been trying to get them to you for over 2 months. So I figured the only best thing to do is for me to fax them to you.
So she came by here 2 months ago to tell me she wanted to file for a divorce from me.
When they came by the first time, all I remember.
Hey, hold up. Who in the is Ray? Hey, don't get quiet now. That was Ray.
Hey, Mr. Kirby, look, man.
Hey, boy, look here, Doc. Don't you do this to me, man. Look, this off the record, all right? If you're worried about your job, you ain't got to worry about it. You should been in this position before, so you know how I feel, man. Okay?
I know what it's like, man. I almost lost my mind, you know. But hey, man, I can't. Dog.
See, I'm a good. You don't understand this. I ain't been never deserve no divorce, man. All right? And you were sending some divorce papers to a sex. Anybody could have got that sex. Got a secretary that's off today. If she would have got that,
Okay, and I understand. I may have had a bad judgment on factional, you know, but that's why I called and made sure you was there, and I was talking to you on the phone while they was coming. I wanted to make sure you got them. You know what I'm saying?
Well, congratulations, you did your job right. Now, tell me who this is, but this wants you always fix to divorce me, man.
Hey, Mr. Kirby, I ain't supposed to do nothing like this, man. I lose my job behind this kind of stuff, man. I mean, I feel where you coming from, man. I feel where you coming from.
You don't start speaking, right? Who in the you walked in there with, dog?
Hey, man, look, off the record, Mr. Kirby, okay?
I said it's off the record.
Off the record, man. She came in. All I know, this guy, his name was Connors, I think. His name was Connors.
Connors?
I mean, a light-skinned, tall guy, bald head.
That's my boss. My boss. My wife.
Connor's your boss?
Hey, Doc, this is some man. You know what? I think it's going to office right now.
Hold on. Hey, hold on, man. Look here. Listen to me, man. Listen to me, man. Maybe he just gave her a ride over there or something. I mean, it ain't that that might not be what it is, man.
That's my boss. I'm going to office right now.
No, hold on. Wait a minute, man. You don't even know that, man. He's just a person that can't.
I don't know you. All I know is you over the fax machine.
Okay, look, man. If you go, I might well go and tell you everything if you gonna go up there.
Oh, tell me everything? What else did you tell me to destroy my life any more than you know to destroy it?
Dog, I just got one more thing, and I'm just gonna go and get off the phone because I see I can't even stop you now.
Hey, tell me what the got to say.
I'm finna tell you. Is you ready?
I'm ready, man.
This is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. You just got pranked by your wife.
I see this some man. This straight up some man. Boy, look here. Hey, boy, you got to get man.
Oh, God. You all right, man?
This got to be against the law somewhere. All of the laws. Boy, you about to make me lose everything I don't work for.
Hey, man, I got to ask you, man, one more thing, buddy. What is the baddest, I'm talking about the baddest radio show in the land?
Steve Harvey Morning Show, man. Tell me I'm going to whoop your I'm about to thank you.
Thank you, Nephew. Coming up next, it is Ask the Riddle. That is the Ready to Love officer, Nephew Tommy, and Junior, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour in entertainment news, CNN's Don Lemon's final farewell on his primetime show, and trending national news. We'll talk about that. Plus, President Biden has pardoned thousands of marijuana convictions, and Carla has today's music news. We'll talk about all of these stories at the top of the hour, but right now, it is time to Ask the Riddle, or Ready-Do, Really-Do, and Junior. Here we go. Risa in New Orleans. Yeah. Risa in New Orleans writes, I'm 41 years old and my male best friend is staying with me temporarily. It's becoming an issue because I like walking around my house naked. Should I allow him to keep me from being comfortable in my own house, or should I make him uncomfortable and walk around my house any way I want to?
Once you turn 50, you just don't give a damn no more.
Yeah.
You just walk around and do what you want to do, and you also gonna say what's on your mind. That's how you live longer. Thank you.
But who's going to say he's going to be uncomfortable if she does it, though? You know?
Right. I promise you that man ain't gonna be uncomfortable if she start walking around that naked. Ain't a man I know ever been uncomfortable when a naked woman walking around.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, she just wants to do what she wants to do in her own house, period. Whoever's
You need
there.
to get him out your house. That's what you need to do.
Yeah, just do that. and
Put
then
another
you
week
can
on it and
be
get him out, and
useful.
then get back to your naked. I know how it is because I'm a naked connoisseur. Get back to your naked immediately. One more week at the house, and then he out, and then get back to your naked. Next.
Oh, okay. All right. Moving on to Andrea in Dover. Andrea says, I have a crush on one of my church members, and I also ran into him at the gas station. He pumped my gas and gave me his number. I called the number he gave me, and it was to a tire company. Why would he offer to give me his number and play games like that? Did he mistakenly give me the wrong number?
A tire company. Was there something else wrong with your car after you got some gas? I don't understand. Did you need
needed
4 new
gas
tires?
Well,
Well,
did she
did he
ask
get-
for
yeah.
him when she called the tire company?
Maybe that was just a number to the job, Shirley. Does that way it work at?
She didn't say. She just said, he pumped my gas and gave me his number. So she was assuming that was his cell phone number or whatever. That's what she thought it was. So she's saying, did he do it by mistake, or is he playing games? That's what she wants to know.
No.
You ain't gonna know that till next Sunday when you get back to church.
As hell is what we found out.
What?
This car need gas. Tires ain't good. He try to help you get this car together. That's what he doing.
Without really
After
saying
this gas, you need tires.
that. She just assumed it was his number.
Yeah.
And then when you get through getting these tires, we're gonna get you another number so you can go to the body shop and get these dings out of it.
That's what it is. Okay. So no, the answer is no. He didn't mistakenly give you the wrong number. He gave you the right
Then
number.
we're gonna go to church next Sunday and pray on another car. Go ahead.
Amen. All right, moving on to Hakima in Silver Spring. Hakima says, my husband got up and turned the air off while I was asleep. I sweated out my hairdo, okay? And we had to go out of town the next day, so I looked a mess. I asked him to give me the money to get my hair redone when we made it to Texas, and he refused. Should he pay me back for the money I spent?
Absolutely.
Yes, he should.
Y'all married. That's the
Is he
same
crazy?
money. But wait. That's the same money. Y'all married. What does that mean? I don't get that,
But
ladies.
he didn't give it to her. He should have offered. She shouldn't have even have to ask.
You should have offered to get her
the
hair
same
done, but
money. Yeah.
let's get back to the root of the problem. You know, y'all know what it is. Y'all know y'all got that air on 50 at night, and y'all just killing people. Y'all already know this. What?
Comfort her.
But check
Comfort
this
her.
out. Get
Like-
you
Okay.
an extra blanket and don't
Yeah.
touch that thermostat. That's what
Right.
that means.
Yeah.
My head,
Says the
my-
hot flash nation.
Shut up.
Listen, all hot flash nation out
This
there. Let
ain't
me
got
tell
nothing
y'all
to do with
something.
hot flashes. She's sweating
Y'all-
her hair out because the air, he messed with
Yeah.
the thermostat.
But then
Period.
you going to
But-
Texas.
So, what you saying? Women in
So
Texas?
I'm
they-
saying,
what?
why would
Everybody
I
hair
give you
sweated out.
money for you to get your hair sweated out again in hot ass Texas?
They got air conditioners in Texas. Was she gonna be outside the whole time she in Texas?
And since y'all was driving, just stop at this place called Buc-ee's and get you some cracklings and get you some. They got some great stuff at Buc-ee's. You're gonna have a great time. Wrap your hair up like y'all normally do. Put it in a bun and go on
She
about
don't
your
want to
business.
do that. She wants her hair out. Just get her hair done. That's all.
And
Okay.
maybe her hair isn't long enough for a bun. You know, you've really pushed the button with me with this question.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. Now the short hair nation is speaking out. Yeah, the shortcut. Yeah, this is
And they the
crazy.
same as the hot flash nation. Y'all get on my nerve. Whatever.
Say Hot Flash Nation one more time. Say it.
Y'all got the whole world sneezing and sick and everything because we over here sleeping in 50 degrees.
Deal with it. Get an extra blanket. Put some socks on. You be all
Yeah.
right.
Crazy. This is really crazy. All right. Last one, guys. Last one. Karina in Charleston says, I had a threesome with two men because I really liked one of the guys and he asked me to do it. Okay. He stopped calling me after we all hooked up and I feel like he used me. Is it cool to reach out to him to see what happened or leave it alone?
What did you think was going to happen after the threesome?
She didn't think. I can guarantee you that.
Little girl, what did you, how old is she, Shirley?
She didn't say. Old enough to have a threesome.
Old enough for that.
Say about 40 times.
Okay.
Yeah,
40.
but she ain't young. She grown.
Right. Yeah.
She had enough sense to write in here.
Right.
Yes. So she's grown.
What are you doing?
This is about the most ignorant thing you have done, and I please assure you, listen, Uncle Thomas, don't do this no more. All right? Don't belittle yourself to this no more, baby girl. You have done something very stupid, and trust me, ain't now one of them guys finna call you back like they got some love for you. What happened? What you think happened? It's over. They did what they wanted to do, Carla.
Now, what if she's a grown woman you're giving this advice to? Because you said, baby girl, you
She
think
is
she's
a grown.
young.
What do you mean? What? She is a grown woman.
Okay, then you making grown ass ignorant decisions is what you doing with your life. That's what you doing. This is straight stupid. And the two guys, they more ignorant. They even more ignorant. Nah, where we at?
Junior.
What me and Junior looking,
Junior,
man?
You hear Uncle Thomas talking? Junior is right there behind him. What are you talking about? It's the truth. What you thought was going to happen?
But you know what? This is how a lot of women get tricked. You know, the guy, if they're not smart and they don't take the guy will ask them to do a
Shirley.
threesome and all of that.
He can't answer the phone because they talking about you.
And then they do it, and then they don't want to see you anymore. Don't get tricked into this. All right, trying to please this man. Don't do it.
Yeah, they used you.
Yeah, you were using. Don't call him anymore. All right. Should I call him?
You need
and
one
find out what
person in your
happened?
life, baby girl. Get you one person. I'm sorry, I
All
keep
right.
saying baby girl, but I
Yeah.
apologize. Grown ass woman, quit making these mistakes.
Coming up at the top of the hour, we'll have some entertainment news for you right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, so this past Friday night, Don Lemon said goodbye to his primetime viewers as he prepares to switch to morning time slot. Don has hosted his show, Don Lemon Tonight, on CNN for the past 8 years. And this past Friday, Don said not goodbye, but see you soon, as he talked about memories and highlights from his primetime show. Take a listen to Don telling his viewers it's an end of an era, but not goodbye.
So listen, the viewers at home, I know I was not always perfect. Because no one is perfect, because there are immense pressures that come with this job, and in particular, this time slot at 10 o'clock when people are going to bed. So sometimes all I could do, I'm gonna be honest with you, is just smile and just get to the commercial break sometimes. Sometimes it was exhausting, because some of the things that we discuss here are so personal and so consuming, all-consuming. So I hope I made you proud, and I thank you for tuning in all these years, and I hope that you're going to join me in the morning. So I will simply say good night, and I will see you soon.
Oh, Don.
I
You
like
did make
Don
us
Lemon,
proud,
man.
Don.
I love
You
me
did
some
make us
Don Lemon.
proud.
Yeah.
I do
Yeah.
too. But if he go in the mornings, ain't I finna see you in the morning?
You are.
Yeah, yeah. That's why he said it's not goodbye. It's just the end of an era. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You are.
Do you think this is a better position, or you think nights are better?
For sure. Yeah. And especially if he's happy with it. Yeah.
Yeah, and
I think
he's
he has a
and
larger viewing audience in the morning. He'll be exposed to more people in the morning.
We're so used to seeing him primetime solo. Obviously, that would be a goal to be an anchor and have your own show
Yeah.
in the news world. But he's on a morning show, a panel morning show like ours, if you will.
Yeah.
But he's employed.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah, we
Checks
I'm
are
glad
still
of that.
coming to the house. Yeah. Caitlin Collins and Poppy Harlow. He'll be co-anchor alongside them. He will move to mornings. Allison Camerata, who's there now, and our girl Laura Coates will take over Don's prime time slot from 10 p.m. to midnight Eastern time.
Congratulations,
Yes,
Laura.
yes. Yes, she got her
Great,
own show
Laura.
now. She has her own show now, and we love watching her on TV. Yeah. Speaking of making us proud, she does that as well. So we'll be watching you morning, noon, or night, Don. We don't care. We'll be watching you, okay? Because we love you.
Yes,
all right.
we love us some Don Lemon. That's
Yes,
right,
we do.
Shirley.
We do.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Also, in trending national news, people convicted of simple possession of marijuana on the federal level have been pardoned by President Biden. This action applies to everyone who has conviction on that charge at the federal level. Now, this is not state level, but at the federal level, and that's why President Biden wants governors to take the same action at the state level. The president is also asking administration officials, including attorney generals, to review how marijuana is classified under federal law, and that's seen as a step toward decriminalization. Here's part of what the president said. While white and black and brown people use marijuana at similar rates, black and brown people have been arrested, prosecuted, and convicted at disproportionate rates. All right.
That's
so he
true.
knows.
True.
He sees.
That's true.
He's aware of what's happening. He knows. So he's doing his part to, to ease some of that, to make it better, at least at the federal level. So
Yeah, that's a big step. That's a big step.
Yeah. Thank you,
It
President
is.
Biden. Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You know how many people that would let out? You know how many people we talking about?
On the
Well,
federal level.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's what my cousin ain't getting out. He on
love
state level.
Your
I'm talking
He
about
family.
state
called me
level.
about it yesterday, talking about, you heard the news. See, I heard it.
What'd he say,
I heard,
Junior?
you heard the news. I said, yeah, I heard. Yeah, I heard. Yeah, I'm about to get out soon. But you on state level.
He didn't hear that
I
part.
love your
You don't
family.
know what level
He
we
didn't hear
on.
none of that part. Your ass on state level. You're not
You gotta
getting
talk
out.
to the governor. Yeah.
Yeah. You need Governor Abbott let you out. That's what you need.
And that ain't
And
gonna
that
happen.
right there
Yeah.
is an act of Congress.
Yeah. Yeah.
For
Yeah.
sure.
But he gonna call like it's brand new. You heard the news. Yeah, I heard. He didn't listen to the whole story. He just heard possession of marijuana being forgiven. Nah, you still in there. You on state. You ain't no federal charges. You wasn't trafficking. You was using.
I love your family, Junior.
I
You're so
love it.
special. Yeah. All right, let's switch gears now because Carla is here with today's music news. What you got, Carla?
Well, still trending, the big One Music Festival that was this past weekend in Atlanta. It was a huge cultural event. That's right, Monica throwing up the A's. It was all types of music, hip hop, R&B, dancehall, reggae, trap. You know, we had some trap music in Atlanta. Yes. It was a star-studded event. I mean, Ricky Rose, Gucci Mane, Jagged Edge, Ja Rule, the City Girls. That was kind of crazy, their performance. But anyway, Tank.
City girls, what happened? What happened with the
Oh, no,
City
they
girls?
walked off stage. It was something weird. Bilal, Tweet, Dougie Fresh, the Chuck Brown Band, Juvenile, Juvie. Yeah, Lauryn Hill, and then you remember her
What?
album.
Lauryn Hill, hold on. Lauryn Hill
What?
showed up.
She was 30 minutes late, but she
Oh.
showed up.
Okay.
She was
All
30
right.
minutes
That's,
late.
That's on time for Lauryn
yeah.
Hill.
that's on time.
Yeah,
That's
for
on
Lauryn
time.
Hill, that's on time. Yeah.
But yeah, Junior, no, seriously, she was 30 minutes late. But it's all good. We love Lauryn Hill. Her son, Zion, joined her on stage, and we all love the miseducation of Lauryn Hill, her solo album.
Yeah.
So that song, it was so cool. She dedicated that song to him back in the day when she wrote it, and Zion on stage. It was a wonderful moment. Jasmine Sullivan, Ashanti.
Oh, wow.
Oh, my. Little Duval, his first performance since
What?
yeah.
Since his accident.
Yes, it's an accident. Wow.
How's he
Yeah.
doing?
Okay.
How's he doing, Carl? He look good?
He looked good. He did his thing. I ain't
That's
going
good.
back
I like
and
it.
forth with you. Also, Stacey Abrams was there reminding voters to get out and vote in Georgia. That's it.
That's right. Speaking of voting, we're going to talk about voting in about 20 minutes after the hour, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
As promised, every Tuesday, all of us here at the Steve Harvey Morning Show will remind you of how important your voice is and the power of your vote. The midterm elections are less than 1 month away. All 435 House seats and 35 of the 100 Senate seats are on the ballot. Additionally, 36 out of the 50 states will elect governors. So Tuesday, October 11th, That is today. Voter registration deadline for 15 states: Arizona, Arkansas, Florida, Georgia, Indiana, Illinois, Kentucky, Louisiana, Montana, Nevada, New Mexico, Ohio, South Carolina, Tennessee, and Texas. All right. So if you live in any of these states, it's time for you to register to vote today. All right. Go to whenweallvote.org to register. And remember this, please. The majority party determines who leads the government, these important congressional committees, okay? As president's ability to accomplish his agenda has everything to do with whether his party controls the 2 houses of Congress, all right? Do I need to say that again?
Yes.
Remember this. The majority party determines who leads important congressional committees, all right? A president's ability to accomplish his agenda has everything to do with whether his party controls the 2 houses of Congress. We got to get this ingrained in your brain so you'll remember to get out and vote and register today. The majority party determines who leads important congressional committees, all right? A president's ability to accomplish his agenda has every single thing to do with whether his party controls the 2 houses of Congress, all right?
That's it.
So again, 15 states, registration deadline: Arizona, Arkansas, Florida, Georgia, Indiana, Illinois, Kentucky, Louisiana, Montana, Nevada, New Mexico, Ohio, South Carolina, Tennessee, and Texas, okay?
Today
Go to whenweallvote.org. Yeah.
That's it.
We can turn it blue. It's up to
Yes.
you to turn it
Yes,
blue.
yes.
How about that? It's
You
up
have
to
the
you
power
to turn it blue.
I like
Let's
it,
get it.
You have the power. Go to whenweallvote.org to register. I mean, registration is just important. If you've moved, if you've changed your last name, any of those things, and you need to re-register,
or
do
if
it
it's
today.
your first time voting, you didn't vote before, you're 18 now, you need to register to vote. You never paid attention to registration deadlines before.
Yeah.
Today, if you live in one of these 15 states, today is your day to register to vote to get it done. What you got, nephew?
My little girl is so excited because she's 18 now.
Yay!
And getting ready to vote. So the big thing is she's going to roll in from Texas A&M and vote with me and her mother. It's going to be our first time taking baby girl to vote. We can't wait. So all you youngsters out
really
there,
good.
you've just turned 18. Come on, man. Get registered and get with your mom or your dad and get out there and get your vote on.
Don't complain if you don't vote. That's right. That's right.
That's
Congratulations to Sydney. Coming up at 34 minutes after the hour, parenting questions. Do you let your kids lock their bedroom doors? Uh-oh, we'll find out right after this.
You ain't bought no doors. You don't own no doors around here.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Well, here's a question from one of our blue-eyed brothers. His name is Tom. Tom says, "Hey, morning crew. When I was a kid, my mom wouldn't let me lock my bedroom door when I wasn't home. I did it to keep my siblings from taking or stealing my stuff, and that rule was upheld. Well, now I'm a parent, and both of my kids, my 12-year-old son and my 14-year-old daughter, say I should respect their privacy and let them lock their doors all the time. At what age should kids be allowed to lock their doors to the bedroom?"
When they get their house and get their own damn door.
Yeah.
That's when you
When they
can,
pay
that's
rent.
when you can lock some doors.
Yeah.
So it goes all the way to you
All the
moving
way
out
around.
this house before you can actually lock some doors around here. You don't lock no doors around. Matter of fact, my kids ain't got no locks on they doors. Hello.
Here's a question Alicia had for me. How much you got on privacy?
That's what your mom said to you.
Yeah. It's Alicia. How much you got on privacy? Yeah. You ain't putting nothing in on privacy.
Right,
Don't stay
right.
open.
You couldn't even put 5 on it then, Junior, right?
No.
I slammed the door
I wanted
on
to
my
hear this
bedroom
first.
door when I was a kid. I slammed the door one time.
How old were you?
My daddy came in there and took the door off the hinge
That's
and
right.
put it in the
That's right,
garage
Pops.
for 2 months. You don't slam no doors around here.
That's right,
So
baby.
now everybody that come over, if I'm in the bed, everybody just passing by. I mean, just
See everything.
while I'm chained. Tommy, where your door at? I don't want to talk about it. My door was in the garage for 2 months. You don't slam no doors around here.
No,
And Tommy,
So-
how old were you when this happened?
I'm about 13, slamming doors.
Okay,
Yeah,
smelling
about 13
yourself.
slam. And I thought I was grown because guess what? My mom and dad had just got me a phone in my room. You don't understand? That was big back then.
Phone in the room was everything. That's from the guy's perspective. You got that phone for the first time. Dog, I'm in here talking major stuff to this girl on the phone. And my daddy come in the room. He's standing right behind me telling me to get off the phone. It's embarrassing.
Yeah.
Okay, she
can
hear it.
Let me tell you
Yeah,
what.
she heard my daddy. It's 9:30. Time to go to bed. Hey.
No, I can beat that, Junior. Let me tell you what's more embarrassing. If you on the phone, I've had my daddy say, call me from another room, and I come out my bedroom, bring me your phone, your mama on her phone. But my daddy in the bathroom, though, dog. I say, can I wait till you get through? Nah, I need it right now. Bring me the phone. Are you serious? Are you serious?
Yeah.
Bring that phone on in there.
You got to get off that. Man, because you in your room, you in your bed, you got your legs crossed, you laid up on that pillow, you sitting there, you talking. Yeah, I can't wait to see you third period tomorrow. Then your daddy come in. Hey, I need you to get off that phone. It's 9:30. It's 9:30. I'm off the phone. And I'm 14. At 9:30?
Yeah.
No, you off the phone at 9:30.
Hey, I had 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock, I had to be off that phone.
Yeah.
10 o'clock.
10 p.m.
Only thing I can stay up for, Junior, if my daddy let me watch Bonanza with him at 10:30. That's it. That's it.
But Tommy, how did it sound when you was trying to get off the phone? When you was trying to get off, you had to get off.
Oh, you
How did
whispered.
it sound?
Hey, listen. I'm gonna call you. I see you. I'll just meet you at the lockers tomorrow. Okay. That's
with that phone.
Oh, we gonna wear our shirts tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all dressing alike?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you got shirts.
See, we didn't have texting back then, so the phone was everything.
Everything.
You had your own number.
Even if you didn't have anything to say, you just
You
holding
was on the phone breathing, Shirley. Just
breathing.
listening to each other. Breathing. Yes.
Weekends,
You actually wrote each other. You actually wrote each other letters back then. You know what I'm saying? You actually did it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now I could care less about the phone.
Right. You don't want to talk now.
That long cord.
I'm gonna tell you how we would get in trouble on the phone. This is where you get in trouble. When you call a little girl house and the phone is busy, when you call the operator and put an emergency call.
Oh yes.
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 And her mama on the phone. We have an emergency call coming in for Thomas. No.
Yeah, they don't even know what a busy signal is. Right now they don't.
Ooh.
Well, excuse me. Did we help Tom?
I was just going to say, Tom. I hope we helped you. We helped you.
Take them damn doors off the hens. They ain't got no doors. They ain't got no privacy. To hell with them kids.
Okay. Yes. Coming up, we'll have the nephew and the prank phone call for today. Right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour, about 4 minutes after, it's my strawberry letter for today, and the subject is taking it to the street. We'll get into that in just a bit because right now, but right now, the nephew is here with today's prank phone call. What you got for us, Neff?
You know, a lot of relationships, most relationships are full-time relationships, Shirley, but, I'm going to throw a little something in there different today that, might be something that you might want to look into. This right here is that 4-3 relationship.
4-3? What is that?
4-3 relationship.
What do you mean?
That's where 4 days with him, 3 days with me. It's that 4-3 relationship. You see what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That way, that way, you get a little relief time. You feel me? That's that 4-3 relationship. Okay. What?
Who's signing up for that? I just want to know.
Shirley, you would be surprised how many people are looking for the 4-3 relationship. Cat dog, if you would, let's go, big dog. 4-3 relationship.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello, I'm trying to reach Maurice.
Yeah, this him.
Hey, Maurice, my name is Devin, man. How you doing this evening, brother?
Oh, man, I'm kind of sleepy, man. I work at nights, bro. What's going on? Who is this again?
This is Devin, man. I talked to your wife, Keisha, the other day. That's your wife, right?
Yeah, that's my wife.
Yeah, I talked to your wife. Is she in right now?
No, she's not in. She at work, bro.
Okay. I apologize, man. I didn't mean to wake you up. You work at night or something?
Yeah, I'm a crane operator at night, bro. Normal people don't call me until 3 o'clock. And what's this? What is a bill collector or something?
No. I talked to your wife, man. She's interested in this thing we got, man, called a 4-3 relationship. She told me she wanted me to call back and talk to her husband about it. And she gave me the number to hit you up at the house, man. and let you know all about the 4-3 relationship because she's real interested in it.
A 4-3 relationship. You say you talked to my wife about it?
Yeah, I talked to Keisha a couple of days ago. She gave me the number. She said, call him back. He'll be at home at this time. You can hit him up and see if he likes it. She said, but she definitely likes it, man, and she wanted to see if you would be interested in a 4-3 relationship, too. You know, we want to get your approval on it before we went any further, but your wife was very excited about it, man. She was wanting to get started as soon as possible, and I wanted to see about contacting you and making sure that you agreed and approved on everything. But she definitely wanted to get your blessing, get your approval on it.
Yeah, I'll try to do anything to make her happy, dog, but I got to get some more information about this. So what is that again? A 3-4, 4-3?
No, it's a 4-3. A 4-3 relationship is what it is.
Okay, well, if it make her happy, I'm willing to listen.
Okay, well, listen, man, we probably going to get started right away. Probably Monday. We'll get started on Monday. You'll go through Monday through Thursday, and then I'll pick up, Friday through Sunday, man, and we'll go ahead and get this thing started. I think after a month, you'll pretty much catch on to everything,
Is something going to be shipped to the house or pick up? What you mean pick up?
She hasn't mentioned any of this to you?
No, man, she ain't mentioned nothing of this to me.
Okay. All right. Well, what this is, man, a 4-3 relationship, Maurice, is this. You spend 4 days with Keisha, and she comes over to my place, and she spends the other 3 days with me. That's what a 4-3 relationship. So, see, this kind of frees you up, man, on anything you might want to do on those other 3 days, man, where she might be tying you down. So 4 of them days, you with her, but the other 3 days you kind of have some free time to yourself. But she'll be over at my place on the other 3 days. That's what basically a 4-3 relationship is.
Pardon me?
Say what now?
I say, pardon me. You say she'll spend 4 days with me, 3 days with you.
That's it, sir. That's the 4-3 relationship right there, Maurice. You really gonna like this, man. Like I say, she was excited about it.
Hold on. Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm dead serious, man. Like I say, Keisha was excited about it.
Hold on, man. I know wife ain't discussed you about relationship, spending 4 days with me, 3 days with me, man. So you talking about my wife, homeboy?
No, I know it's your wife, man.
You hold up. What's name again?
My name's Devin.
Devin. Say, bro, I don't play games, man. I don't know how got my number.
Maurice, what's wrong? I mean, a lot of couples are doing.
What's wrong? That's my wife. Bro, who you think you talking to? You ain't talking to no punk. Who you think you talking to?
Okay, well, listen, man. A lot of couples are doing the 4-3, man.
I would give a what other couples is doing, homeboy. My wife and me ain't interested in no 4-3 relationship. I can't believe you want my up for this, man. Are you serious? You calling me talking about 4-3 relationship? And I told you I work at night. Why?
I didn't know you worked at night, man. Like I see, when I came over last week, man.
Hold on. You came over well last week. I know you ain't finna say what I think you finna say. You better not say it. Go ahead. Finish. Go ahead, player. You been talking? Don't stop now. Go ahead.
Maurice, hold up, dog. This getting too...
No, hold up. You don't. I'm up, player. I'm up. Now, don't say it. Go ahead. I dare you.
All I'm saying is I came by there last week, man.
You came by where?
I came by your house.
You come by my house.
Okay, are you at 18-4 Trail?
Kid, I've been here for the last 10 years. Oh, so you mean you bought your house?
Okay, dog, because she said...
Dog.
Okay, she said she was...
I need to call Keisha right now, because this birds, man. First of all, you don't want stuff, but you going to tell me you done been in my house? Okay, player. Okay, go ahead. Okay,
if y'all not interested in the 4-3, man, then I won't be wasting no more of your time.
You waste time. You really are. You waste time calling me with my little wife gonna tell you about she want a 4-3 and she never told me nothing about player. You got the wrong on, homeboy. Ain't nothing wrong with my relationship.
Okay, so why would she tell me she interested in the 4-3, man?
I wouldn't give a what she told you. I know I take care of my bedroom, all right? 4-3, I wish she would leave 3 days. I wish she would. Anyway, I know you. How do you know us? I don't know you from man and moon. I don't mind taking off work tonight to sell what's going on in my house with my crane at night working all night. Now, I'm going to ask you again, how do you know us?
Man, I know y'all through Tommy, man.
Who is Tommy? Tommy who?
Tommy, man. Maurice, nephew Tommy. This is nephew Tommy, man, from the Steve Harvey Morning Show, dog. Your wife Keisha got me to prank phone call you.
Man, you talking about the Steve Harvey Show?
Yeah, man.
Nephew Tommy, the little bald head that's up there next to Steve, man. I know y'all ain't with me, man. I know y'all not with me today. Man, if Steve said next to you, tell him.
No. Why Steve need to be over here?
So he can slap bald out your bald head, you little bald head. But you ain't got nothing else to do but people, man. Slow down. They should know I got to go to work to the city.
You told me you got to go to work. You work at night, man. All right, Maurice, I'm going to let you go back to sleep, man. But one more thing, dog. Tell me this, man. What's the baddest, and I mean the baddest?
Hey, this real cute to you, ain't it? You got jokes, huh? I wish I was there. You.
Hey, man, what's the baddest radio show in the land, man?
The Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Anybody want a 4-3?
Is there one
Anybody
today?
want a 4-3?
We're good.
Y'all good?
Thanks.
Y'all gonna stick with that 7 days, huh? Y'all don't want to break that thing up.
Nah.
Okay.
That's what we signed up for. We understood the assignment. Yeah.
How about a 5-2? Maybe a 5-2. You know, weekends off. Nobody want that?
No, I'm good.
Okay. All right.
Tommy, let's ask the newlywed.
Okay.
No.
Junior boy.
No, I want no 4-3. I gotta do 7.
Okay.
Oh,
Got
good
to.
answer.
I've been learning a lot in 23
Yeah,
days.
he's
I've been
learning.
learning.
The boy been brainwashed so hard. Look at him. So he's scared to say something. He's scared to say something.
I believe you, Junior. I believe you. I believe you.
7 days a week.
November 12th is going down. The nephew will be at the Omar Shrine Auditorium in Charleston, South Carolina. Tickets are on sale right now. That's November 12th, Saturday night. The nephew grabs the microphone once again to get back into the groove. So everybody in the low country, get your tickets, baby. The nephew
All right,
coming
nephew.
to town.
All right.
Yay.
All right, listen, coming up next, it is the Strawberry Letter. The subject, taking it to the street. We'll get into it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now for today's Strawberry Letter, and if you need advice on relationships, dating, work, sex, parenting, and more, please submit your Strawberry Letter to steveharveyfm.com and click Submit Strawberry Letter. We could be reading your letter live, pop, like we're going to read this one right here, right now. It could be yours. You never know, okay?
You never know. Pop it like it's hot. Buckle up. Hold on tight. We got it for you. Here it is. Strawberry Letter.
Thank you, nephew. Subject, taking it to the street. Dear Stephen Shirley, I've been married to my best friend for a very long time. He and I do everything together since we retired this year. We have 2 daughters, and we visit them often because our oldest daughter just had her first baby with her husband, and our youngest is getting ready for her wedding next year. We cannot stand this guy she's marrying, but we'd never tell her. We've laughed at our funny looking waterhead grandson, and we make jokes about the knock-kneed man our other daughter is engaged to. It's what we do. We like to people watch and laugh for hours at silly stuff, no matter where we are. It's never anything so bad that it would offend anyone. And that's why when my daughter said we offended her and she doesn't want us at her wedding, I was shocked. My husband made a joke about her husband, and she didn't think it was funny. Then he made a joke about her sister's big head baby. My husband sat back on the sofa with his hot tea and crossed his legs like he was happy with himself for letting our child in on our jokes. My daughter called her sister and told her everything. Our soon-to-be son-in-law didn't like what was said about him, so he challenged my husband to a race. He told him that they could take it to the streets so he could show him what his knock-knees can do. My husband will not back down from a challenge, and I am afraid he's going to injure himself if he races this crooked-legged boy. All he talks about is taking it to the street like it will be the race of the year. He knows he cannot beat our future son-in-law, so why is he letting his ego take over? Is there any way for me to keep my husband from racing this boy? Well, you kind of already answered your own question. The husband and the fiance both have egos. That's not news, though, because most men have fragile egos, and when their egos take over, it's like they stop thinking rationally. hormonally and get into some sort of beast mode or something. But, and they got to do it. They got to prove themselves. All right. But the worst part about all this is that your husband knows he can't talk about anyone's baby, even his grandbaby. No, no matter how harmless you might think it is, you got to keep those jokes to yourselves. I mean, your daughters are really, really sensitive right now. So keep those jokes to yourselves like you've been doing. You keep those within the coupledom that you guys have, the marriage. All right. Someone is bound to get hurt, and it seems like your daughters have. Now your husband is in this mess. If he's retired, I'm thinking he's pretty up there in age, and your future son-in-law is in pretty good shape, or else he wouldn't have challenged him. The race is going to be a disaster. You know this already. This is a lose-lose situation for both of them. Your husband has nothing to prove, and kicking you out of the wedding is very extreme for your daughter to do, I think, especially since the father of the bride usually paid for the wedding. Now, you didn't mention that in the letter, so maybe that's not the case here. But she did uninvite you. So I suggest you guys call some sort of emergency family meeting with all parties, make some sincere apologies to your daughters and their spouses. Tell them you were just joking. Hopefully they'll accept and you guys can clear the air and start over. Everyone is just so sensitive these days, so sensitive. Tommy?
This is about to be one raggedy ass race of all times.
And
so get ready for it. All right, Shirley said y'all need to have an emergency meeting. No, you need to have an emergency vehicle because it's about to be one raggedy race getting ready to happen, okay? And the waterhead boy don't need to be seeing this. I'm just trying to tell you. It's about to be, let me tell you something. There's about to be one raggedy race right here. The knock-kneed man racing the old man. This is not good. And I promise you, neither one of them are in shape to run 40, 50 or 60 yards. I promise you, this is going to be a bust and a fallout. And the wedding probably not going to happen if this race happens. So what you need to do is shut this down if you want your wedding to happen. Because if this race happens, the wedding not going to happen. The knock-knee man going to be laying up in the hospital, and the old-ass man that's running going to be laying up in the hospital. Y'all going to have an issue if this race takes place. That's just from Tommy, because I didn't seen it before. Trust me, sit y'all old asses down and talk it out.
You've
been in it.
I was in one of them.
You raced Coach Prime.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Oh
And
God.
lost.
Hey, let me go and put this out there.
What?
I bet you I can beat Prime now. I bet you I can beat Prime right now. What?
Okay.
What?
Okay.
What? What's wrong, Carla? I can't race Prime.
Both of y'all really
Might
Got
have-
a toe deficit.
Huh? I just got through with cancer. I can still race Prime right
You
now.
beat cancer, though. You did beat
Thank
cancer.
you. I
Yeah,
did beat that. Matter of fact, I raced Prime and Junior at the same damn time.
now. Okay, all right.
No,
What?
I ain't got it no more.
What's wrong? I raced Prime and Junior right there at Jackson State. I swear to God, I raced both of y'all.
And you gonna lose right there in Jackson State. Prime can beat you with 8 toes.
Yes.
Oh, you going with less toes than me. That's what you doing. Yeah.
I'm going on
I
what
got
I
all-
saw. The
I got
original
all 10
race.
toes. I got all 10 toes, and you still going with Prime. That's what you doing.
Shirley, were you there? We were there.
Yes.
We were there.
Yes. We saw it.
Y'all going with Prime with 8 toes instead of going with me. That's what you doing.
All right, hold on.
Yes.
Hold on. We're
Okay.
gonna go to
Okay.
break right here.
I ain't knock-kneed.
gonna-
I ain't knock-kneed. I'm bow-legged. I ain't knock-kneed. So what are we talking about?
We're going to get in Junior's response coming up at 23 minutes after the hour. Today's Strawberry Letter subject, taking it to the street. We'll be back right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Come on, we got to recap this Strawberry Letter. Tommy threw us for a loop with that one.
I'm sorry.
Talking about he'll race Prime and beat
Junior.
him. And Junior together and beat them.
You're going to take
All right.
less toes than me.
Today's Strawberry Letter subject, taking it to the street. A woman wrote in. She's married to her best friend, her husband. They've been married a long time. They do everything together. They're retired. They have 2 daughters. Their oldest daughter just had her first baby. And her youngest daughter is getting ready for her wedding next year. Now, the oldest daughter and her husband have a baby that seemingly has a big head, and they make jokes about it, the dad does. And the other, the fiance, the daughter's fiance, has knock knees. So, so anyway, what this couple does, it's what they do. They, go out, talk about people and make jokes and, just have fun. It's what they do, but they keep it closely knit. They don't tell anyone, but the husband made a mistake. The grandfather / husband made a mistake and told his daughter that her fiance had knock knees and that the other, the sister's baby had a big water head. So the daughter got on. Yeah, daughter got on the phone, called her sister. They're mad, kicked the parents out of the wedding. And then the knock-kneed fiance heard about it, so he challenged the husband to a race. The wife who wrote the letter is upset because she doesn't want her husband to race. She thinks he's going to injure himself. He's going to get hurt. And she says, why is he letting his ego take over? And is there any way for her to keep her husband from racing the knock-kneed boy? So there we are. Hey, Junior.
Hey, Junior, before you start, now, is he Kenny Smith knock-kneed? How knock-kneed is he? Is he Is he Spike Lee knock-kneed? I want to know how knock-kneed.
He pigeon-toe.
Yeah, with a hot butt like you.
Yeah. Don't. Let me ask you something. Did my mama write this letter?
What?
I'm going to tell you something right now. This sounds like something my mama would do. Listen, I love the mama and the daddy. I love the fact they honest, they open, because they over there killing themselves about this dude. He knock-kneed for them to talk. I don't suggest he race the daddy, because the fiance already losing the trash talking game. You losing over there. What we gonna race for? We just keep talking about these knock-knees. And then they turn in on the grandbaby.
Yeah.
Boy.
How low can you go?
No, this is my favorite family. I'm so glad. This is a great wedding to be kicked out of. They have trash talked their way out of a wedding. Perfect. They sitting up there. I mean, if you think it's at the grandbaby, they talking about everybody. They at everybody's throat. Don't care. Saying what they saying on their mind. They said he drinking tea, cross his leg, and he's talking trash at the same time. Yeah. Look at my grandbaby. Look at the head on this boy right here. This boy here gonna go into boxing. He gonna win too because his head's strong. They throwing jokes at everybody. My daughter marrying this knock-kneed man. She bow-legged, he knock-kneed. It look like OX. they walking by each other side to side. They OX. How can you be mad? At least they telling the truth. They ain't hiding nothing. They talking about everybody. Like his aunt, she probably 93. They call her spiritual.
Why spiritual? Why?
Because she about to go. Spiritual. Look at his auntie over there, just spiritual. They talking about his uncle. Uncle eyes is looking at each other. He cross-eyed. They talking about him. So how you see the weather looking today? They talking about everything.
They just going in.
They going in on everybody. How you mad at somebody who honest?
But Junior, they said they talk about people, but they don't do it as to offend anyone. It's not so bad.
Girl, this everybody in my family. What the hell you talking about? I seen this happen in life. Yeah, I know.
Is this how you grew up, Junior?
Yeah, this is how I grew up. That's why I can respect them. I have no problem. This is called leadership in a family. You got to figure this out.
This is called leadership?
It's leadership in a family, Tommy. I got an uncle who ain't worked in 35 years, and they keep putting job reports out. My grandmother said, this boy done missed every job they done put out. 500,000 jobs added in the economy. He missed all 500. How you miss 500,000 jobs? You the most job missingest. How can you be mad? That's honesty.
Is this your family?
That's honesty. How can you be mad? They talking about everybody. They not hiding it. If you talk about the grandbaby and his head big, how can you be mad?
Yeah.
Well, is there a line with the family though, that you
evidently
can't cross
not
with jokes?
No.
Did
If the grandbaby head big, we using him as a tool. He breaking down sheetrock. We using this baby. This baby gonna break down sheetrock for us.
We got a demolition baby.
Yeah. Put the baby. We ain't got to sledgehammer. Get the baby and put that head up against that sheetrock. It's gonna bust.
They got kicked out of the wedding, Junior. They went
Fine.
too far.
Crossed the line.
They saved money. Fine. You think they mad?
They
This
didn't
was
say
perfect.
they were
I'm so
mad.
glad.
They didn't.
I'm so glad these people said this because they meant it.
All right, listen.
So did it.
We got to get out of here. Post your comments on today's Strawberry Letter at Steve Harvey FM on Instagram and Facebook. And check out the Strawberry Letter podcast on demand.
Just tripping over there. He just tripping.
Now, coming up at 46 minutes after the hour, we got Junior with Sports Talk right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, so Junior, it's Sports Talk, and you got the story about Draymond Green and the Golden State Warriors. What's going on?
So have y'all seen the video?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Did y'all see the
Over
video?
and over.
Yeah.
Basketball is
Pretty
back. It's preseason. They was at practice.
Mm-hmm.
Draymond Green and Jordan Poole had an incident.
Mm-hmm.
And you could look on the video and see they were talking back and forth each other. But Draymond Green walks up on Jordan Poole.
Mm-hmm.
Jordan Poole pushed Draymond Green because you in his private space. You walked up on him. And so he did. He pushed you out of his space. But then with reflex, Draymond Green drops Jordan Poole.
Mm-hmm.
And then, the crazy part about this whole thing is this. You as the leadership on the team cannot take your frustrations out on a player who's just 3 years in.
You
Right.
mean Draymond being
Yeah,
like
Draymond.
champion.
Yeah, Poole is just a
Champion.
kid.
You all-star.
Yeah.
You come in and you drop a dude who contributes to the team.
He
Now,
hit him hard, too.
He
Junior.
did. He dropped. I mean, it was just like you would see at school, at the park.
Yeah.
He hit him.
Yeah, that was more. This more at the park. This
More at the
this up
park. Pickup game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and Tommy, you were saying before we run out.
All I said was, it matters who you hit. Because trust me, if you'd have hit Steph Curry, Steph Curry, your ass is off the team. Your ass is out the league. You gone.
Yeah. Well, he
You
on
gone.
the team for
The
sure.
that's the franchise. Yeah.
Yeah.
You
You can't.
if you hit that light skinned boy, you in trouble. I promise you. You in trouble.
Now, go ahead, Carl.
I had a question for you, Junior. So it seems like this was a practice, right?
It was a practice.
It was a practice. So now Draymond's issue is things happen. A lot of players were saying the practices get heated, and there are words, things have said, players get in each other's faces. So Draymond is upset that the video was out because there's been other incidents, according to other players, that has happened. So is that part of it? Because
Right.
Steve Kerr, the head coach of the Warriors, saying we have to do better. Draymond has to do better.
Well, here's the question. Who leaked the video?
Yeah,
It
that's
wasn't
the
Draymond.
question. Yeah,
Yeah, it wasn't Draymond. But at the same time, though, you
Okay.
can't take your frustrations out on
Yeah.
everybody on your team.
Gotcha. Junior.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Listen
Correct.
though, but let me say this. Let's go back because we saw the Last Dance. Now, if they'd have had them phones out, Jordan whooped a lot of people's ass back in the day. Hello,
See? That's
Jordan
what
whooped a
I'm
lot of
saying.
people's ass back in the day.
Yeah, matter of fact, he's Steve Kerr.
Yes.
Yeah, you're
Steve
right.
Kerr,
You're right, Junior.
You're absolutely right. You're absolutely
Yeah,
right.
yeah, but in all aspects, I think Draymond's wrong, and he should apologize to that young man. But he's
Oh,
been
yeah, I think
excused
he's
from the
done
team
that
right now.
already, but-
You've been excused from the team. You've been excused.
Wow.
So
Okay.
that was horrible.
Yeah, it was. All right, Junior, thank you. Coming up at the top of the hour, a woman on social media says her sister is terrible when it comes to men, but wants her to set her up with a coworker. We'll talk about it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, so this is in from Gwen on Facebook. Gwen writes, I love my baby sister, but when it comes to men, she is off the chain. I've seen her go through more men than I can count. Her relationships usually end because she quickly gets bored and starts cheating, or she breaks up with a guy for the pettiest reasons. Well, yesterday she bumped into me when I was out for a work lunch and was instantly flirty and trying to shoot her shot with one of my coworkers. Then last night she texted me asking me to set her up with him. He's a nice guy, and I don't want to see him get played. I'm thinking of telling her he already has a girlfriend, but I'm wondering if I should just be honest and tell her why I won't set her up. What do you think? Should I call her out on bad dating behavior or just let it go and lie to her about my colleague? What do you guys think? Interesting, huh?
I think you need to quit trying to play matchmaker and get your ass out of it and let your sister go through whatever the hell she's going through. She'll get it together at some point.
So you're saying she should just let it go? Just let it
so.
go. You don't think she should call her sister out?
Ain't no sister wild and loose. Ain't she going through people?
Yeah.
How
So
you
that's
gonna
what
fix
she's
that?
asking.
You can't fix that. You got to let that run its course until you know, after a while, you'll get tired of being a mess. After a while.
You think?
Yes.
That's it.
Some do. Some mature and grow out of it. Some do, yeah.
That's true.
Great advice.
Uh-huh.
You've been married a long time. See, I've just been married 23 days. Me before 23 days, give me your sister number.
Come on over and get some. Come on over and get some of this 21 years.
Before
Come
I
get some
got
of
married,
this.
give me your sister number. Now that I'm married, this is absolutely despicable. I can't believe this. This is appalling.
You're judging now that you're married.
Yeah, now that I'm married. Call 23 days ago. Give me your sister number.
Right. Let me holler. Shoot.
Let me holler at your sister. I don't care if I do have a girlfriend, but now that I'm married, I can't believe men act like this.
Like my little granddaughter says, Junior, how very dare you?
How very dare you?
How very dare you?
How very dare you? Yes.
She
love
just running through me.
Yeah. So Big Sis wants to say, you know, should she tell her about herself or should she just let it go and lie about her colleague having a girlfriend? So Tommy, you're saying stay out of it altogether.
I say stay out of it altogether. That's just my, you know.
Absolutely.
But what about
You
if
ain't
little
gotta do this
sisters pressuring Big Sister to fix her up and give her
Yeah,
a
she
phone
keeps
number and all that?
calling her.
What's Big Sis gonna say?
Yeah, girl, no. She should say no. No, don't even get in it. What time is it? You don't even need to get in it.
Okay.
Don't answer her text messages.
Don't do nothing.
All right.
I don't like family drama. I stay my ass out of it.
No.
I can't stand it.
I know that's
I do. I
Yeah.
can't stand it. I ain't trying to
Yeah.
hook you up.
If it's the couple from the letter earlier, I'm telling you right now, they talking about her right now. Look at her doing the whole group.
the
I'm
parents.
talking about doing the butt.
All right, we're gonna move on to another question.
Once Ready to Love go off, I'm through. I'm not doing that. That's it.
It's too much.
Here's another question from Ricky off of Facebook. Ricky says, I need some thoughts on how to handle this one. I've been married for a few years to a woman with 2 great kids. Now, one of them still isn't a huge fan of me, but I still keep trying to break through and be supportive. My wife has asked me to adopt them both, but it's clear that one has no interest in that, even though his dad is nowhere near in the picture. I suggested just adopting the one, but she reviews this as picking favorites and not fair to both of them. The boy is in his teens and is pretty firm in his stance on this. What's the best way to play this?
I'm not adopting it.
What
Yeah.
happened?
Yeah.
Don't say it to
We
me.
on the air.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, your ass
I'm
ain't
sorry,
got
let
no
me
job,
clean
you
that
ain't
up.
got no money, you ain't got no father.
Let
Damn
me
it,
give
I'm
you a
not
nice
gonna do
ready to love answer. Well, try
No,
to see what the kids need, and man, to hell with it. I ain't adopting these damn kids,
Tell the
especially
truth.
one that's gonna
That's right.
tell me he don't like me no damn way. No, I'm not adopting that one, and I'm not adopting the other one either, because he probably gonna talk to the other one, and they both gonna act a damn fool. And what you ain't gonna do is act a fool, and I done gave you my last name. Damn it, I'm not doing it. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I agree with you, Tommy. All right. More of the Steve Harvey Morning Show coming up at 20 minutes after the hour, right after this.
These ain't my kids.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, in trending food news, a man from LA has filed a class action lawsuit against Texas Pete Hot Sauce. Well, after he learned the product isn't actually made in Texas, instead the product is made in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, he said it was false advertising.
Get a rope.
Wow.
People will drag anything in court these days, all right? Philip White is his name, bought a bottle of the Texas Pete hot sauce, which has a label featuring a white star like the Texas flag and an all-red cartoon cowboy, and relied upon the language and images on the front label before his purchase, according to the complaint. The lawsuit alleges the man believed the label's look made it appear to be distinctly Texan. T.W. Garner Food Company, the makers of Texas Pete hot sauce, has until November 10th to respond to the complaint. Well, what can they say? What are they going to say?
I don't care what Philip bought. Texas Pete hot sauce is good as hell on chicken.
You don't care where it's from.
Yeah. Care where they made it at.
I'm going to stick with that Louisiana hot sauce. I ain't had Texas Pete. I'm going to stick with Louisiana hot sauce and some Tabasco, and I'm good.
Yeah,
I'm cool with that.
Are you mad if it's made in Wisconsin?
That's where Louisiana hot sauce made at?
No, I'm just asking. If it ain't made in Louisiana, is you mad?
No,
I mean it don't change the taste. I like what I like, but
right.
Damn, I thought it was like Baton Rouge somewhere. Where is it? Don't do me like that.
You messed him up, Junior. Coming up in 33 minutes after the hour, we'll play a round of Would You Rather right after this.
I'd rather know where my hot sauce comes from. That's what I'd rather know.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, guys, it's time for a round of Would You Rather. Would you rather take your child to work, or would you rather take your pet to work?
My child. Yeah.
More so than
Go in there and
your
sit
pet.
over there in that room over there, and I'm going to come in there and get you something to eat later on. But don't come out this room until I come back in here, and I mean that.
Not your
That
puppy?
dog, Lord have mercy. No.
Not your cat?
Cat? Hell no.
That'll scare you at work. Just jump.
I'm scared of cats, period. No. I'm scared of cats. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So the child over the pet. All right.
Take the child. I can
All right.
control the child.
All right. Would you rather be constantly tired no matter how much sleep you have, or constantly hungry no matter how much food you eat?
I'm going to go with that
Interesting.
food. I don't just like being
food.
tired all the damn time. I'd rather go with the food.
I'd
I'd rather be hungry.
Eat some more.
Yeah.
You rather just be hungry.
Yeah. But I ain't
I'd rather
tired,
just
though,
be
'cause I'm
hungry.
finna go eat again.
I'm tired. Just tired. Every time y'all see me, I'm just tired and just all day, every day. No. Give me the food.
Okay.
Junior, what'd you say?
Yeah, I'm with Tommy. Give me the food. I'm not finna. You ain't finna look at me and see bags under my eyes every day.
Bloodshot eyes.
Yeah. You need to get some rest. I slept 12 hours. What y'all talking about? No.
All right, here we go. Would you rather know what you'll be doing 5 years in the future, or would you rather just take life as it comes?
Ooh.
Yeah, that's
No, I'd like to know what I'm doing in the future. Hell, just to know I'm going to be here means a lot to me.
Promising.
Amen to that.
Yeah.
After
The
what
fact
you've gone
that
through.
I'm going to be here 5 years from now, I'm good with it. Yeah, go on and paint my picture.
Yeah. What
you
you
got,
don't
Junior?
want is life as it comes, and your ass ain't here no more.
There you go.
Yeah. Gee, I just found out today. This is my last day. In the future, at least we know.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. I think we have time for one more. Would you rather, think about this one, guys. Would you rather have an extra belly button, or would you rather have an extra nostril?
What?
Girl, I ain't using this first belly button, so why in the hell? I have not used it since I got it. I've never used my belly button. Now I get that
anything.
nostril and get some more wind in me. What? I like that. Some more breathing
Three
room.
nostrils?
Oh yeah.
But you know,
But
I'm going with Tommy. I'm gonna take this extra nostril because I'm gonna smell you before you get in here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that extra nostril gonna come in a lot of here. And I don't know who it is, but somebody here on 2 streets over, funky as hell. I know that. Smell it.
All right. Thanks, guys. That's today's round of Would You Rather. Now, coming up at 49 minutes after the hour, it is our last break of the day, and we'll close out the show right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
You might have put off buying life insurance this year, but did you know that Globe Life offers affordable coverage with rates starting as low as $3.49 a month? There's no medical exam, just a simple application. Join millions of others who trust Globe Life to protect their family. Visit globeliferadio.com or call 1-800-251-5400 today. That's 1-800-251-5400.
All right, Steve, here we are, last break of the day on this Tuesday. Leave us with some parting words, some closing remarks.
Yeah, I kind of want to talk about something that's on me right now. I want to talk a little bit about expectations, and I want to talk about patience. But I'm going to throw one more thing in there. I'm going to put need in there. Need, expectations, and patience. It's something that I've been praying about, and I've been asking God for it for quite some time. And it hasn't gotten here. And he knows exactly what I need. So as I'm saying this to you, I want you all to imagine yourself and plug in your need. So I'm talking to God, right? And I'm asking God for something that I need. And I know I need it because it would make some things go so much better, so much smoother, so much easier. Just overall, it would just help in so many areas. So I've been praying about it. And it hasn't gotten here yet. And so my oldest sister texted me the other day, and I didn't get back to her. And so just last night, she texted me again and just said, hey, could you answer my text? I hope things are well with you. Love, Mona. And so I texted her back, and I told her everything was fine. I just been working so much. I said, sometimes I don't get to answer your text when you send it to me right away because I'll be on the set or something, or I'll be doing something. I said, but I get them and I appreciate them. And then I told my oldest sister, I asked her to please pray for me. I said, I pray for a breakthrough for me. It's something I've been asking God for so I can just, relax a little bit about this situation. And I went on to tell my sister that it's hard being successful and stuff like that. And I said, but we good. I'm just working real hard. I told her I love you. And then I said, let me know if you need something. She texted me back the simplest thing. Now, remember now, I've told you that I was asking God for something that I needed. And I had been waiting for it. And I'm almost out of patience, to be honest with you. I just thinking it's taking a while, right? And I'm pretty sure you could feel that way too. Sometimes you ask God for something and you living in expectation and you go, man, what's taking so long? And you getting a little impatient. I think this happened to every person. My sister simply sent this text back to me. She said, just take one day at a time. The Lord knows what he's doing. I'm praying for you. That was her message. Now, my sister is 82 years old. She told her brother, who is like, the family guy that they can all come to when they need something. But she simplified it for me so easy. She said, just take one a day at a time. The Lord knows what he's doing. And do you know how much better that made me feel? I simply back and said, I texted back, I said, okay, I will. Because, this thing that I've been asking God for that I so desperately feel like I need, and I keep expecting it to happen, but I'm starting to lose patience about it. My sister said something so simple. If you just take one day at a time, the Lord knows what he's doing. And if I look at it in her simple way of talking to her brother, she knows me very well. Her simple way of talking to me was letting me know that if you just keep waking up and keep doing what you're doing, God got all this under control. He know what he doing. And you know what? He always has. He's always known what he's doing. Always. He ain't never not known what he was doing. Even when I thought I wanted it to go another way and he worked it out a different way, it was for the best. And so I just had to grab myself and go, okay, I will. And it made me feel better because I said, okay, man, I'm actually okay. I do actually keep waking up. I do keep somehow surviving it all. I'm not just surviving, I'm actually thriving. I'm going through it, but I'm getting through it. It's taking a while, but it's in the process. And God does know what he's doing. So that settled it for me. So I'm saying to you, if there's something you've been praying about, something that you need, and you're living your life in expectation because you know he's going to deliver it for you, but you done got a little bit impatient with it like I have, just take it a day at a time. God knows exactly what he's doing. He's working on something on your behalf that you don't even know about. And when he give it to you, it's going to fix it all, probably better than you could have ever imagined. Those are my closing remarks. Just something to think about.
Drop it, man.
Yeah, you got to drop it on that one.
Very good.
I need that one.
So profound. It was good.
Yeah.